What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share the Funkoween figures that I was able to secure, and I also have some friend mail here as well. But I know most of you are probably here wondering about the Funkoween pops that I have, so that is what I will start with. Now, when Funkoween went down, it was, of course, a surprise to the community at large. I don't think anybody knew that was coming, and I was actually at work at the time, so I didn't know if I would have a break to where I could actually put an order in. So I did reach out to a couple of friends to ask them to help me out, if I wasn't able to secure anything. And because of that, I am ending up with at least one double. So, I'll talk about that here, though, in a moment. So let me go ahead and get into the pops that I actually was able to secure. So I do have here Zombie Magneto, and this one I was actually able to order myself. Actually, I'll show you first the figures I was able to order myself. I already got a little thumbprint there. I have to take care of that, wipe that off. But yeah, I do like the look of the packaging here. And if you follow Funko news, I've been saying that I really wonder when Zombie Magneto is going to drop, because of course they do have a pocket pop of him, and they also have a he's one of the minis as well, which I'm gonna get a full case of those minis to open up. But yeah, Zombie Magneto, it ended up being a Funkoween exclusive on Funko.com. I'm glad I was able to get that one. And then I also went for Frank and Freddy, and surprisingly was able to check out with him, because of course the site was jammed up some. Looks like he has some good detailing to him, including holding a cell phone apparently. And I like this too here on the back, that they have that torch there, and then it says Frank and Freddy and Universal Studios Monsters. So yeah, pretty cool. I like the they really did a good job with the boxes for these. It's not something I always take note of, but these do look pretty awesome there. So yeah, that's another one I was able to check out with. And then surprisingly, I was able to secure the Corpse Bride skeleton, which is Mr. Bone Jangles. I'm still not sure why they didn't put his actual name on the box. But yeah, I was able to order that one, and I was lucky enough to get the glow-in-the-dark Chase. Now this one here, you see I already put it in a hard stack, and this fella is going to stay in that hard stack. I will let you get a look at the glow, through the box. But yeah, this one I'm not taking out. I'm going to be careful with it, because that was very lucky to get this Chase. I was absolutely blown away when I saw that I actually secured it, and that is amazing. And he looks really awesome. It is a good looking figure there. Yeah, very well designed, very true to the character in the movie, and I really like that movie. Corpse Bride, I think I've seen it like 3 or 4 times at this point, and I can see myself watching it again sometime soon, especially with Halloween actually on the way. So yeah, if you've never seen Corpse Bride, definitely worth it checking out, especially if you like stop motion animation, or if you're a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, then yeah, you definitely need to check out Corpse Bride. It is a really fun movie. But yeah, that was very lucky there. And then these figures here that I'm going to share next, these were not actually part of the Funko Shop or the Funko.com releases, but they were revealed along with the Funkoween figures. So I'm just going to go ahead and share these now as well. So I have here the Mayor, and I do have the Chase as well. Now I'm going to say, I'll let you all know, be transparent here. I did not get lucky and get the Chase. I actually found a company that had a Chase bundle. In my personal opinion, if you could find a company that is selling the common and the Chase together, like a bundle, and it's at a reasonable price, I think you're better off going with that instead of trying to hunt a figure down, or, ordering a bunch of the commons, hoping you get the Chase. To me, that you end up spending more money that way. So for me, this was actually worth it. I think I paid for these two together around $35, maybe around $40 with the shipping. It was worth it for me. So I rather would do that than, like I said, order a bunch of commons or run around hoping I get lucky, which is almost impossible to find Chases in stores sometimes, unless you're one of the first people through the door on the day that something releases. But yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and make sure I had this figure, because I'm a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, and I really do like the design of the Mayor. Very curious to actually get these out, even though this is a Chase. I know I said I'm leaving Mr. Bone Jangles in his box with the protector. I do want to get the Mayor out, because I'm really curious to get a look at the different faces that he has going on. So yeah, I will open up a couple of these for us to get a closer look at. Magneto does have some really nice detailing on him. You see that the colors are somewhat drab, which is done on purpose, because he is a zombie, of course. You see the skin tore up above his mouth there, almost giving him like a sort of cleft lip type of look there. I like that he has one white eye, one black eye. Now, they don't have like the spiraling in the eye like they do on the packaging with the artwork. It would be nice if they were able to pull that off to really make it look like, you know, his eye was missing, like, you know, it's a hole there basically, but it still works though. And of course, you know, his teeth are showing. I think that's the case with most of the Marvel zombies, that you can really see the teeth, except for, of course, with Mysterio, because, you know, he's just a big brain there basically. But yeah, look at the, again, this is something that ties these figures together, like this green damage on there, I guess really showing the infection. Well, I like there, especially it shows like his leg is sort of eaten away there. You can see the bone beneath. You see his ribs there, of course, as well. Yeah, and they got it there on his leg, his other leg as well. You can see the bone beneath. And then, of course, the cape has some holes in it, and everything is kind of torn up there. And he just looks kind of dirty and dingy and everything. So great job at, you know, making Magneto actually look like a zombie. A lot of great detail to this. And I mentioned, you know, and I'll get to it in a moment here, I actually do have at least one double of this, and possibly another one that could go into a giveaway. You know, we'll see about that. But because I actually will have maybe still a double for myself, I might consider actually keeping one of these out of box, just because it looks so good. But you know, I'll think on that though. Like I said, more than likely one of the ones that I'm getting is going to go into a future giveaway. I might actually hold off and do that in October. I definitely want to do something like a Halloween themed giveaway, you know, so we'll see about that. Next up here, we got Franken Freddy. And something I noticed about him right away is that the hand looks kind of oversized. I think that's, of course, done on purpose, you know, with him being Franken Freddy there. The bolts look very cool as well. And it's interesting choice that he appears to be holding a cell phone there. I guess it's like a modern day Frankenstein's monster, or just Frankenstein. You know, some people get so picky about that. But when we say Frankenstein, I think most people think about the monster, not the doctor, you know. So I don't know why people are so picky about that. It's kind of ridiculous. No great detailing on the back, but he doesn't really need it necessarily, though. Just a very clean look here. You know, that definitely gives off that Frankenstein vibe. So that is a pretty cool figure there. And next up, let's look at the mayor, starting off with the common. Now, when this figure was first revealed, of course, we only got a front view. And there were a lot of people that were saying that maybe the face will just be on one side. And I was like, well, that wouldn't be true to the character then. I pretty much figured that Funko would, you know, do the character justice and make sure that he had a face on the back side as well. And you see that sad face going on there. So again, this is the common and so true to the character. Now mine doesn't really want to sit straight up. It kind of leans some, but I'm okay with that because I just watched the movie again, and the mayor really does move around like that, and he's kind of standing at odd angles a lot of times. So that works for me, you know, with him being out of box. But more than likely, I'll put him back into the box regardless. And his suit really is slick. It's kind of pointless though. Like, why does he have a ribbon that says mayor on it? I never thought about that before until I'm looking at the figure now. That's kind of a silly detail. But yeah, that's the common there. And then the chase, of course, you know, he has that worried face on the front there. And he's holding the plans you see going on there for Halloween, already trying to get ready for next year. Yeah, and I like that Funko. You know, they did the double face for both of these, and of course the faces are different. You know, that's the face on the back there. He's very smiley looking. Yeah, so I like the way that Funko pulled this off. They didn't just go with something different in the hand. They actually took the time to have these different face sculpts, and they all look fantastic to me. So let's do this. Let's because I know some people want to see maybe the comparison of the two. Let's do this. So those are the happy faces there going on. And it's kind of tough for them to focus because my camera kind of picks them up almost like they're real faces. So those are the two happy faces. And then let's look at the worried faces. Although this one is really just like straight up sad. Okay, so that's the common there with the sad face. And then this one obviously worried here for the chase. Okay, so yeah, and that's the way they were originally. Okay. So you can kind of play around if you have the common and the chase. I guess you can play around with the way that you choose to display these. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so like I said, that's my advice when it comes to chases. If you could find a chase bundle at a reasonable price, then I think you might, you know, just want to go for it. And then some companies will sell the individual chase by itself, but usually that can get kind of pricey. I mean, some companies will charge like $50 for a chase. For me, that's getting a little bit outlandish unless you're really in love with something. But for me, I don't think I would go for a $50 chase by itself. Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous in my opinion. The first piece of friend mail that I have here comes from Timberly, also known as Florida's Bluest Angel. She's been a YouTuber. She is an artist. And she actually sells some of her designs on different types of merchandise as well. Please make sure you check out her Instagram account because I really like her art style, especially when she does this thing where she will have the character's name repeatedly within the artwork itself. It's very cool. She did something like that, I believe, with Jacksepticeye, and it just looks amazing. You know, so she's a very talented artist. Please make sure you check her out. Check her out on Instagram and check out her links that she has available as well. But yeah, Timberly, she hit me up out of the blue and said that she had a figure she wanted to send my way based on one of my favorite characters. And, you know, I checked with her to make sure she was sure about it. And she was cool with it. And she did send this very quickly to me. And we have here this Harley Quinn, you could say figure or a statue, I guess, here. But I think this is by, I'm pretty sure this is by Pan Presto, even though I don't see the actual company name on here. All the text on here is actually in different languages. And the box did take a bit of a hit, but I don't think there's any damage. I seriously doubt that. But I really think this is Ban Presto as well, because they tend to do this. They'll have two different color variants, you know, for one of their statues or figures like this, you know. So yeah, this is a pretty cool looking Harley Quinn here. And thank you so much to Timberly for being so kind to send this my way. This piece here looks really awesome. Like, it looks better than I expected, to be honest, like better than the pictures even, especially because this is the metallic variant, you know. So of course you see the shine there to the jacket, especially where the red, and it almost looks like burgundy here, but you know, where the red is, you see that shine very well. That is pretty cool. And this, you know, sometimes with Ban Presto, they come with maybe the head will be off, or, you know, maybe they'll be split at the torso and you kind of piece it together. With this one, it was pretty much together except for the ponytails. I had to put those in, and then of course put her onto the base, which does have Harley Quinn there on it. So yeah, pretty simple to go ahead and put together quickly there. And yeah, this looks really good. Like I said, even better than I expected, and I'm really glad it is the metallic version because yeah, it has that nice shine to it. And you know, with the face sculpt as well, I think it's pretty true to the character. She actually looks, you know, kind of just a nice smile there. You know, sometimes she has that real evil, wicked smile. This is just kind of a nice smile there for her. I like that look though, especially with the flow of the ponytails there. So yeah, this is really cool. And of course, this is another one that mixes her traditional colors with the you know, Suicide Squad colors that she has going on, the pink and blue there. So yeah, fantastic piece there. Again, Timberly, thank you so much for this. Definitely a pleasant surprise. I have a box here as well from my good friend Kat D, and she actually did send a very unique birthday card, which I absolutely love. I'm about to show this to you all. I actually had it in the background there, but you may have not noticed it. But yeah, I brought it over here because I wanted to show this to you all close up here. This is just really awesome. And she actually sent me a pop-up Harley Quinn birthday card. That is really awesome. And she asked me months ago what I wanted for my birthday, and this is one of the things I said. I wanted a pop-up card, not necessarily a Harley Quinn, but she knows I love Harley Quinn, so that's what she hooked me up with. And yeah, this is really cool and very unique. And she did write on the back here, of course, and it says, FM, how lucky am I to have an amazing human friend like you. You have become more than just a friend. You're my family, Kat D. Yeah, that is really awesome there. And the human thing is kind of a in-joke, I guess you would say there. But yeah, that is really cool. Like I said, one of the most unique birthday cards I've ever seen. I've seen pop-up cards, but not one that actually stands like this, almost like a tower. So that is really cool. And then of course she did send me some other things here as well, including one figure that she said she was going to send my way. And this is almost dangerous for me now because I know I may want some more from this series. So from Batman the Animated Series, here we have Penguin, and that is a great likeness of him based off of the series. And I've been eyeing the Two-Face one from this series, and now that I have Penguin, it just makes me want the Two-Face even more to have those together. There are some other cool ones in that series. I have to kind of look, but yeah, Two-Face for sure. And like I said, I really like this interpretation of the Penguin. If you know the series, you know that's very much on point, so that is really awesome there. I'm actually going to leave them in the packaging. When it comes to figures like this, I normally would leave them in the package and display them on the wall because I really don't tend to pose figures very often. She did send me another figure here, and I alluded to this earlier. You can see what it says on the box there, Marvel Zombies Magneto. So yeah, this is like I said, a double, but I really am going to end up with a triple, I guess you would say, because I do have another friend that tried to snag one for me and he was able to secure it. So you know, like I said, at least one Zombie Magneto will go into a giveaway for October. And Kat is a big fan of Corpse Bride as well. In fact, I think she turned me on to that movie. She encouraged me to check it out. And I am getting a skeleton for her as well, Mr. Bone Jangles for her as well. So yeah, Zombie Magneto, like I said, I'm really tempted to have one displayed out of box, but at least one will be given away in October. And then she sent me a graphic novel here as well, and she had no idea. I've actually read this before. I read this years ago. It's called Chew, and I don't even know if I should really get into what it's all about. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and tell you. It's a bit stomach turning, though, to be honest. So this detective, he has the ability to basically eat parts of human flesh and then see, you know, he gets these visions of what happened to them. So like a victim, he could eat a part of them and then see what happened to them. So yeah, it's kind of gross. I was about to open it up and flip through some pages, but I might better not do that because it does get a little graphic. But yeah, it's a very interesting and crazy story. But I read this years ago. Like I said, Kat didn't know about that. Before I got into collecting figures and, you know, Funko Pops especially, I was heavy into graphic novels, and I would read a lot of stuff that was kind of off of the beaten path. So I read this years ago. I don't think I know where my copy is. So you know, it is good to still have this now, you know, because like I said, I may have actually lost my copy that I had originally, and I may actually read it again. It is an interesting story, even though, like I said, that concept is a bit stomach turning, though, to be honest. And then she also sent me a bunch of snacks here, which I'll just go through quickly. This is my favorite chocolate bar. She knows I love this. Yeah, this is my favorite chocolate bar by far. And she actually sent me 2 of those. Those are not going to last very long. She's also sent me here Mug Treats Rainbow Chip Cake. And I'm assuming that this is because, you know, this box here, you know, is kind of like sort of like a late birthday type thing. Even though Kat and her husband actually replaced my stolen PS4, which was an amazing birthday gift. I still cannot believe they did that for me. So, you know, she really didn't have to do anything else, but this is very sweet, you know, and literally that she sent these things my way. So I've never done one of these before. Definitely looking forward to giving that a try there. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, classic here, Milano cookies. You ever had those before? You know how good they are. I like these too. The Hello Panda chocolate treats. I've had these a couple of times. A couple of people have actually sent these my way previously. I don't think I have a store in my area that sells these types of treats, though, unfortunately. I'd have to go online for them, but I always enjoy these here. Let me see what else we got. We got some Pringles. Of course, Pringles, always a solid snack to have around. This one actually has a character on there. That's a character from Overwatch, right? Somebody in the comments could let me know. I'm pretty sure that guy's from Overwatch, if I'm not mistaken. We got also here some Tootsie Pops. Oh, I just realized they're sweet and sour. I've never seen these before. So that'll be interesting to try out. Sweet and sour Tootsie Pops. And finally, and this is how sweet that Cat D is, she also sent some treats for my dog Radcliffe. Okay, so I know that he is definitely going to enjoy this, and I've never seen this product before either, trail mix for dogs. So yeah, Radcliffe is definitely going to appreciate that. So big shout out to Cat D for being so kind, you know, and I really do appreciate that. All the things she sent my way. Again, shout out to Timberly as well. Just really awesome here, and the luck that I've had with chases recently has been pretty amazing as well. Definitely happy about that. Again, I know I paid for the mirror, of course. I'm not referring to that, But Mr. Bone Jangles, and then also here, this is insane. So I ordered 2 of the Murder Machine from Batman Murder Machine from Hot Topic, hoping at least one of them would be the Chase. And like I said, I normally don't do that, but there's no Chase bundle when it comes to Hot Topic, you know. So yeah, I went for 2 of them, and they sent me 2 Chases. I've never had this happen before as long as I've been collecting. I don't think I've seen this happen with anybody else either. It's crazy that this actually happened. I will try to show you the glow for this figure. I'm going to leave him in the box for right now. As a matter of fact, what I may do is I may unbox at least one of these in my next unboxing video. I'm just not going to do it for right now because I know that this video is already running long, but yeah, be on the lookout for that. I will, like I said, at least unbox one of these and show you the glow and all of that. And I just can't get over that. That's just amazing luck. I don't know how that happened, but I'm grateful. You know, I am grateful. And because of that, I will be able to hook up one of my friends who has looked out for me quite a bit in the past and has actually sent me a chase or 2 before. So yeah, that's incredible. But yeah, that was a lot. I know that was a lot. Definitely let me know what you think about the items that I got here. How did you do with Funkoween? Were you able to secure anything? And are there any other figures that may have not been part of the Funko drop, you know, like the mirror here, but that you're still interested in and you're going to add to your collection? Let me know that as well. I can't thank my friends enough. I'm very blessed to have such great friends. It's absolutely amazing. You know, it's very cool that we can look out for each other in this way. It's a lot of fun too. It makes collecting a lot of fun. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for checking it out, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.